Did that fix it? I'm pretty sure I fixed it. I think I fucked with it a little bit too much. Sorry about that, Drizzy Phantom. Sorry about that. Anyway, let's get back into what we were talking about. Because, well, the stream decided it wanted to do some weird shit just then. But, basically what we're going to be doing is I have a bottle of the forbidden sauce. So you can see the forbidden sauce. On YouTube standards, this is forbidden sauce, I guess. I don't know. I've seen a lot of people get demonetized for showing a bottle on stream. So, we'll see how that goes. I don't get monetized anyway. Anyway. Sorry if you hear stuff in the background, by the way. I do have housemates, so just putting that out there for you guys that didn't know that. But we've got our stereotypical tiki glass here that you would find at any dollar store. I bought it just for the memes. But forbidden sauce time, people. And then we'll get straight into some donut media videos, just some kooky stuff in general, just to lighten my mood, because I decided, hey, why not just do something stupid on stream today? Why not? So, salud. I'll say it has a very good taste for being 80 proof. For being 80 proof. Sorry about that. Whew. Gotta drink some Kool-Aid. There we go. Alright, people. Without further ado, let's get into this nonsense. Okay. So, if you guys don't know, Donut Media is one of my favorite YouTube channels to watch when it comes to cars. But in general, I just love this guy. He's so funny. Every time he does a video, I always want to watch him because he's always saying something wacky and he's always just doing crazy shit. So, let's enjoy some James Pumphrey together. Donut Media. Go check it out on your own.
There's a lot of countries on this big fat scorched earth of ours, and it's got me thinking, what is the most popular car in every single one of those countries? That's the way I...
Give me just a moment, guys. I actually gotta change some audio problems here. Of course, some audio problems. Can't exactly hear with my aging ears. But, we got it fixed, so.
think.
I'm built different.
Well, me and the boys did some research, and we found out, and let me tell you, there are cars and countries that we've never even heard of before on this list. So get ready to learn all 196 of them. Go ahead and hit
196. 196 cars in less than 17 minutes. Why can I not speak?
that subscribe button,
But,
maybe. Just
yeah,
maybe.
crazy.
My dad will come back. I'm James, Car YouTube's Britney Spears, and this is the
D-List.
A big thank you to Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring today.
Yo, Raid Shadow Legends!
RPG game that guides you through exciting battles against noble kings and dark wizards, all the while navigating.
Sorry, James, I love your commercials, man, but I'm gonna have to skip for time necessary things.
2-year anniversary. Champion is amazing in the Doom Tower. 100,000.
There we
Now, before
go.
we get into it,
Now we're
I just
back
wanna
into
say
it.
that the definition of a country is a little political. I'm from the US, so I'm going by the United States list of recognized countries, which is 196, including Taiwan. Let me know in the comments which ones I mispronounced.
Okay, that's a
There's
lot of
gonna be a
them.
lot of them. Now that out of the way, let's
I was
get this
okay.
started.
I will say this: I did not know there were that many countries. I thought that okay, so you have Africa, right? As its big continent, and I thought that Africa, being the continent that it is, also housed all of those smaller little bits of Africa, right? Like Egypt, Cambodia, all those different places. Or is Cambodia part? I don't even know. I was not expecting there to be an entire continent that derived itself into small little countries. It's weird to me.
Free off with
Spin the globe. Spin the globe.
Fiji. Ah, Fiji.
Fiji.
One of
My favorite waters.
archipelago countries from the
My
South
favorite
Pacific.
waters.
Famous for its crystal clear lagoons and rugged landscapes. Also, one of the best square bottled water
Thank you so much, James. You always put shit in perspective for me.
companies ever. As of
Oh, I'm losing my
2016, there are
headphones.
over
Oh, I'm laughing too hard.
110,000 vehicles registered in Fiji, and the most popular one was the boat? No, the Toyota Hilux. Toyota has been making this pickup
Best brand.
truck since the 1960s, and it's been insanely popular pretty much
Yes.
everywhere. It's also the best-selling vehicle in Argentina, Botswana, Burkina Faso, Cabo Verde, Cameroon, Central African Republic, Chad, El Salvador, Eritrea, Eswatini, Guatemala, Honduras, Kenya, Laos, Lesotho, Liberia, Malawi, Maldives, Mali, Marshall Islands, where they've been experimenting with coconut oil as a source of fuel for vehicles. It's not just for my pecs anymore.
What? Wait, coconut oil to power my vehicle. I'm interested.
Mauritania, Namibia, Panama, Peru, Tar, Solomon Islands, Sudan, Tanzania, Tonga, Trinidad, and Tobago, Uganda, Vanuatu, and in Venezuela, the most popular car is the Fortuner.
Okay, I'll say this right now. That's how you know your vehicles are good. If all over the world people are using them. Just saying, that's a fucking flex.
Which is a mid-sized SUV built on the Hilux platform. The Hilux is even the best seller in Australia ever since Ford stopped making the Falcon. Rest
How?
in peace, King. Took
How?
you too early. But what about countries that aren't filled with rugged terrain? What about a little place called Europe, or as I like to call it, slightly weirder, fancier America? In Portugal, the most
sorry, guys.
popular car right now is the Peugeot
fix that.
2008. This
Hell
little
yeah.
thing is a subcompact crossover SUV that comes with a turbo 3-cylinder, a diesel 4-banger, or an electric drivetrain.
What? The flip. How did I not know about this car? No idea.
It barely beat out the Renault Clio, which is the most popular car in France. It's also the best-selling car in Bulgaria, Estonia, Morocco, Serbia, and Slovenia. Now, we don't have the Clio in America. We don't have any Renaults, actually, but
Very fun fact. We actually do have Renaults, but people have to import them under the 25-year law, which is pretty stupid.
it's basically France's Volkswagen Golf, which is basically Germany's Honda Civic. Which brings me to Golfs. The Golf is the bestseller in Austria, Belgium, Liechtenstein, Luxembourg, and of course, its homeland of Germany. And, by the way, Volkswagen did sell more Beetles, historically speaking, all right? We're going by recent sales figures here, all right? In Spain, you've got the Seat
Okay.
Ibiza, which is named after a Mike Posner song. Monaco.
Because it's named after this. Because it's named after this song. Get out of here. Get out of here, James.
You got Smart 4.2, Tiny Country.
I'm just saying, everybody might hate on the Smart for twos. They're pretty good cars. I've owned one. Or at least driven one. I've owned one / driven one. Does that make sense? It should.
Tiny car. Italy, Fiat Panda. Greece, Toyota Yaris. Yaris is actually derived from the
I don't call owning a vehicle more than... Well, I don't call it owning a vehicle until you're like a year into owning it. I owned one for like 7 months. Very good vehicle.
Greek goddess of charm and beauty, Charis. Cyprus, you got the Nissan Juke. Malta, the Toyota Igo. Vatican City, Popemobile. Switzerland, Audi Q3. All right. And
Popemobile. The Popemobile. I'm just saying that is like the most... I don't even know, man. That's the most outrageous car I've ever seen.
in the Netherlands, we have the Kia Niro. Kia Niro. I got nipples, Greg. Can you milk me? In Andorra, we have the BMW X5.
What?
Because it's a huge tax haven. Which brings us to the UK. Do I make you Randy Gromit? In England, the most popular car is surprisingly not the Mini Cooper,
Very surprising. I'm not even lying.
but it is the Ford Fiesta. How about offensive?
At least they have a Fiesta, because the United States government said, "Oh no, you can't have the Fiesta. It's not our kind of country's thing to import something that's freaking cool. For once, can we please look back at all the cars that we could have had if the U.S. wasn't a fucking dickhead? The Skyline GTR. Okay, that's a good car. Renault 5 Turbo. Fucking awesome. If you guys have never seen it, go look it up. It's fucking amazing looking. Okay? Instead of being the engine being in the front, oh no, baby, it's in the back. If you know what I mean. Like, so many cool cars didn't make it to the United States because Mr. Uncle Sam didn't want it on his property. The fuck out of here.
In Scandinavia, yeah. Sweden, you got your Volvo V60. Norway, Audi e-tron. Denmark.
Give me a second, chat. I gotta do something really quick. So, we're gonna do this whole thing. Sorry about that, chat. I had to turn off a heater. It's getting kind of warm in here, especially for a long sleeve. So, turn off that heater. And dropping shit on the floor.
Peugeot 208. Finland. Toyota Corolla. Iceland. Now you might think in Iceland.
Give me a second. Dropping my cellular device. That's great on it. Not. Back to the show.
It might be something beefy, like a Hilux AT38, but
Ooh.
surprisingly, the current best-selling car in Iceland is the Tesla Model 3. Iceland
What? What?
generates 100% of its electricity from renewable resources, and it's small enough that you can drive across the entire country in a single charge. So EVs are freaking booming up there. Latvia, you got your
What? I was not expecting Greenland to have anywhere near how many Teslas they would have normal trucks and cars. Like, what the fuck?
Toyota RAV4. The RAV4 is also popular in Ukraine, Moldova, and Taiwan. In Lithuania, they love their Fiat Tipos. Belarus, Lada Vesta. In Poland, you got your Polski Fiat 126P.
Polski Fiat 126P. I've never even heard of that car before.
It's Polish for Polish Fiat 126 Polish. In Hungary, Suzuki Vitara.
This is what I mean by James just says shit, and he doesn't really care what he says. This is what I'm talking about.
Romania, Dacia Logan. Czech Republic, Skoda Octavia. Croatia.
Skoda Octavia. Yo, Skoda Scootus.
Skoda Octavia. Bosnia and Herzegovina. Skoda Octavia. Slovakia. The Skoda Fabia. Skoda, by the way, is a Czech manufacturer owned by Volkswagen, and as you can see, they are super.
I will say I have seen that symbol before, the emblem. I've seen it before, I just never really knew what it was.
We're popular in Eastern Europe. Albania, used Mercedes C-Class sedan. North Macedonia.
Wait, what? A used one? Why not a new one, man? What the heck?
Citroen C3. Montenegro, Dacia Logan. Kosovo, Dacia Sandero. Now,
Okay, so there's a lot of Dacias on this video, so just saying, Don't buy a Dacia Duster. Please don't.
Now, with most of Europe covered, this brings us to a big one. Literally. I'm talking about Mother Russia.
Of course, Nissan's got to get their 2 cents in. Oh, we're Nissan. We got to put our 2 cents in. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Shut up, Nissan. How about that? No one wants to hear your shit. Nobody wants to hear your shit.
You've probably heard
Oh. We're getting some...
of their car brand, Lada. So, it's no surprise to learn that the most popular car in Russia is
The Yugo.
the Kia.
What? Okay, he honestly said that the correct way for me because I was not expecting a Kia.
At least in November of 2014 it was. Despite Lada's dominance as the best-selling car in Russia for 50 years, the Kia Rio swooped in and usurped the throne from Lada. But that didn't last long because Lada hit back hard with the Granta. Sounds like part of your body that stinks after you go to the gym.
Kinda does.
Granta took back its rightful crown and has remained Russia's
I'm gonna let James keep going here, but I'm going to go ahead and start pouring my next shot.
bestseller ever since. Speaking of bestsellers, let's talk about my novel, Nitroglycerin.